Hey guys, want to talk a little bit about what you should be doing. Let's say when you finish college, when you graduate, should you be thinking about starting to build a business? Should you be thinking about going into investment banking or finance? And I have some experience in both. Started my career in finance, then went into startups and tech, and also exited business. So I kind of have a little bit of experience. I'm currently a VC scout as well for $500 million AUM VC, but I have a little bit of experience in both sides, and I understand. And I would recommend everyone to start in a corporate job like finance because it's a great way to understand how corporates work. It's a great way to understand how the real world works, how finance moves throughout the world, and you'll really get to understand the markets, get to understand where capital is flowing, and you'll be able to work as a team and execute certain projects, which is very similar to what you do in building a business. Even if you're on a trading floor or you're in investment banking, it's very important that you work as a team to be able to meet your goals, meet your revenue numbers or whatever it is. But all of these things are super important, and you should definitely start off if you can in finance. Of course, a lot of people out there will say, no, I want to go be an entrepreneur straight away. Yes, you can validate your idea, do a startup, try and get some funding. It'll be easier, of course, if you went to a top Ivy League school rather than, an underprivileged school. But if you can get a business off the ground immediately without having to work and prove the market and you've already got some VC funding, then yes, you probably should stay in entrepreneurship. However, for the 99% of you out there, maybe that's not the best thing to do. Maybe the best thing is to actually start in finance, get a couple of years experience, grab some ideas, make a network, and then after that, thinking about actually starting a business. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone, so testing and starting is test and try, test and try. You have to keep testing and trying to see what works, and it can take years before you actually build a successful business with some proper revenue numbers and raising venture capital. Remember, only about 2% of people actually do so. So raising money is very, very difficult. And, you really have to prove that you're in the right market at the right space, right time, with the right team. There are a bunch of accelerators like Y Combinator, for example, that I would definitely recommend anyone to apply to, but it's very difficult. I would definitely recommend anyone to get some corporate experience before entering the world of entrepreneurship. But hey, if you want to do it straight away, get yourself a mentor, get yourself an advisor. That will be very important before you jump into entrepreneurship, because you also learn about how things are done. And I was just watching a couple of sketches by Jason, who makes fun of startup founders, and I think they're great, and I think they're spot on, a lot of them, about how the venture capital and how the finance world works. If you have any ideas or questions, comments, let me know, and we can take it from there. Thanks.